Day 10, and this is my walk today, because I gotta go up and down this ramp. And so, I don't know if I remember to record going back up, but it kills my thighs. But, that's alright. So I'm at the bottom. See ya. Well, I tried to go up this is part of the walking, and so I tried to go up use the elevator because my legs are still so weak, and it wasn't working, so I had to walk. I'm gonna turn it around. I had to walk up these stairs to the second floor. And I tell you what, oops, I'm sorry. I felt like I needed to lay down after I got up there. It was awful. It was awful. And then now I'm walking up this ramp to get to my car. I guess stairs use muscles that I don't use otherwise, because it was not working. So I will see you on the other side. I have got to go see about getting a water softener, because it's part of what was messing up my washer. So I will see you all later. Well, I did a whole lot of vlogging and I forgot to push record. So that's alright, because I was having some doubts about what I said anyway, because I accidentally identified apple juice. So I'm just I had to stop and get a water softener set up, so water softener set up so that they could get in my house, because I took it out because my original one, I took it out because we couldn't afford it at the time, because that was when I first was out of work and we were living off of my savings and the things that I had stored in the pantry and the freezer. And so we couldn't afford a water softener. Well, jump to today and we can, but it's the water's turning yellow and everything's getting rusty. My washer messed up because it had all the rust in the trap, and so it wouldn't let the cold water in, and so it was taking like almost 2 hours to get a wash done, because the rinse is cold water and it was cold water doing it, and it would not go. It was just drip, drip, drip. So it took forever for the cold water to get into the tub so that it could rinse. And so my friend came out yesterday, pulled out the line and took out the screen, and I need to go, so I want to get a water softener. They're going to bring it in on Monday, install it on Monday, and that should be good. Only problem is I got to get Aiden to clean off his steps and path to the room it goes in. That he can do that. I don't know, I just passed Dairy Queen and I kind of wanted chocolate shake. don't want to turn around. I know you're all yelling, go get a shake, go get a shake, go get a shake. You're yelling at me right now, aren't you? Okay, I'll go get a shake. Turn around in the bike parking lot. There we go. Sorry if the turn signal bothers you. Not much I can do about that because I have to use it. It's the law. Can't afford any more tickets. And my one and only, I hope. But one of the things I was talking about when I wasn't recording was that I think that the good Lord and the apple juice are playing wonders for my dementia. And I just, you know, I got tested from the lady that came into my house, and I scored a 22 out of 30, which is mild cognitive impairment. It's all, they all say mild. It's not mild. It's people that have it pretty rough. So it sounds very dismissive, but it's not. But anyway, mild cognitive impairment, and I had to get a 17 to be dementia, and I was a 22. So I'm hoping to go in October and blow his test out of the water. I don't know if they'll change the diagnosis. I don't know what they'll do. I don't know if it's wishful thinking, because, you know, I still have my days, my bad days when I'm sitting here crying because I, you know, can't get up the floor, can't get up off the floor. I need help because I can't do it. And yeah, there are those days, but at the same time, I'm catching myself remembering things that normally I would not have remembered. And I used to think it was because if it was during a high energy moment, or if it was during, you know, an argument of some kind, then I would remember it because there was more adrenaline going. But I don't know. I just all of a sudden got a bad headache right there. Excuse me. Sorry. I am getting a shake. Yeah, it's like a medium chocolate shake, please.
Anything else for you today?
Nope, that'll do it.
$3.95 per soda, please.
Okay, thank you. Gotta have to get that milkshake so I can get that fourth chin under me. You know, 3's not enough. I need 4.
$3.95, please.
Alrighty. That's what these bad. Swubby's bad where you are?
Like a receipt?
No, thank you.
All right, thank you.
Thank you. All right, you too. Shame when you guys talk me into this. But I heard you screaming.
There you are. Have a nice day.
Thank you. You too. Bye-bye. That's a medium. What a small looks like. Different kind of cup. Shoot. I'm gonna go out a different way. Because this is not the way to get out. Here. There. We have a big blueberry festival here in Plymouth every year on Labor Day weekend, and it's quite the event. It takes up the whole town, and pretty much, and we go every year. And this year I gotta go for sure because gotta go to the parade. We used to go do rides, and we used to do rides during the parade because it lasted about 2 hours, and everybody would be at the parade because they line up 5 rows back, and so we'd go do the rides because you could get the armband and there'd be nobody there, just a few people, and you could ride over and over and over and over and over. And so then last year it changed because my one son was in band, and so we went to the parade, and after we got done with the parade, we had to go back to the school to pick him up, and he didn't feel like going back to the festival, which I could understand because I used to march that parade, and it's a long one. So anyway, he stayed home, and I brought the 2 little ones out. So this year I got 2 of them marching, and so we'll see who ends up coming back. It may just be 2 of us that come back to ride rides, and I don't ride, and so that will be easy. I don't get to do much with just one kid, but it's understandable after you march in that parade that you don't want to go back and do stuff because it's exhausting, and it's 2.5 miles, and it takes a good 2 hours to get through it, and it is the longest parade Well, it's, let me see. The 500 Festival Parade is the largest parade in the country outside of the Macy's Day Parade. And the Blueberry Parade is the third, I'm going to say. And so it is a long one. And so I don't blame them if they want to stay home, really. I used to leave town and come back for the parade because I was the band director, so I had to go to the parade. But I would leave town on Friday and come back Sunday night. And Monday morning, because first year I was here, I didn't know anything about it. Never heard of it. Didn't know anything at all about what it entailed. And that Saturday was the first, and so I had to go down and pay my rent down at this realtor's office, the one that managed it. So I got in my car, and it usually takes 5 minutes to get down there and back, and it took me over an hour to get there. That's how bad the traffic was. And so that was I got there and gave her the check and said something about it, and she said, well, that's the Blueberry Festival, that's going to be like that all weekend. And I said, oh, okay. So when I finally got back home, I lived right on the north edge of town at the time, so in an apartment, 2-room apartment. And so I packed a bag and got in my car, and I got on the interstate, went to my mom's house in Marion, and spent the weekend there. Came back for the parade because there was no way I was going to deal with that all weekend, because you couldn't do anything. But a lot's changed since then, because the whole town was there. Now the town is built out around and away from the park, and so you can still go to like Walmart's over here, and this area where I'm at right now doesn't get busy too bad with the parade stuff. And so there's my Aldi's, and so there's still things you can get to now. It's not quite as bad. And then if you want to go to the parade, then you just gotta buck it up and do it. And so we just gotta get there in time to watch my boys march. And we'll do it. I may or may not vlog it. Last year I vlogged it and missed a school. And a young man who's in that band that I missed became upset on my YouTube channel because I didn't get his band. And I really am sorry about that. I thought all the bands had been through. So, I may just videotape ours or something, our group, and call it good, because I played in band. I know how it feels, and I really am sorry about that, because didn't leave you out intentionally. So I'm heading home now. It's 12:15, and today I have managed to, with the help of my helper, I have managed to get fresh bed and a shower and clean clothes and wash my hair, and then I had an appointment. Then I went and got the water softener. I did my walk, a little more than I wanted to. And I also no, I didn't. I have to call somebody. And then I gonna have to call two somebodies, but I can't remember who the other one is. So I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna lay down and take a nap before the boys get home. So yesterday was a challenge a little bit, but it was all right. It turned out all right. Everybody's okay now, but that's, it's tough being a teenager, and it's tough in puberty. I wouldn't want to go back there for love or money. I wouldn't want to do that again. And so I get it. And I have two now, and it won't be long until I have three. So it's always gonna be something. But that's okay. That's life. That's what keeps me going. That's the mom's job, as they say. And so I didn't lose any sleep over it. Everything's okay. Got a lesson tonight. So I get to have some quiet time. As far as just sitting in the car while he's at his lesson and by myself, and I'll watch YouTube or something. Listen to an audiobook. I don't know what I'll do. But it's endless. Possibilities are endless. So I'm heading home. It's a beautiful day. It's in the 70s and kind of chilly almost, and it's my kind of weather. I love it. And it's so shiny, and the grass is still green. It's just a beautiful day today. Oh, and I gotta tell you about a friend of mine that uses the apple juice for her mother. It's in a nursing home, and her mother went 2 years without being verbal. No, non-verbal for 2 years. And they started giving her apple juice, sneaking it, her husband, and I'm not going to say much more, because if somebody watches it that's local, they might be able to figure out what I'm talking about, and I don't want that to happen. But anyway, she's nonverbal, and now she smiles, she answers appropriately, she even says sentences sometimes, and she even seems to notice that she's doing better. And so that's just awesome. That's just unbelievable. That's just incredible. And so if it can do that to her, I don't know why am I doing it right here as I'm teetering the line. Kick it back the other way. I don't know. Take what you can get. I mean, go from nonverbal to answering yes and no questions, and making faces that made her whole life, and just doing things that she'd always done before she got sick, and then speaking in sentences. You can't deny that it's working for her, and I believe that it's working for me. I don't say that it works for everybody. No, nothing works for everybody, but for me, I can tell the difference, and others can tell the difference. And with my friend's mother, oh my gosh, to lose your mother for 2 years and then to have her back, is incredible. And, you know, awesome. Just heartwarming. So, anyway, good night. This is going to be a long one again. What do you guys think? You want longer videos or shorter videos? Got longer vlogs or shorter vlogs? Under 15 minutes or over 15 minutes? Like, say, 15 minutes or a half hour. I'm not ready to go longer than that right now. But if you'd rather keep them less than 15, say so in the comments. If you want to keep them longer, closer to 30, 20 or 30 minutes, rate that in the comments. Because I can talk all day, or I can sit here and grunt, you know. Either way. So just let me know what you think and what your vote is, and I'll know if I need to cut it shorter or if it's okay for me to keep going, because I just can't get over the fact that people are interested in what I have to say. And so I find that strange in a way. And so I don't know what you want. So let me know. 15 under or 20 to 30. Let's say that. 15 under or 20 to 30. And with that, I'm going to tell you, have a nice day. And I will see you most likely tomorrow. Live life to the fullest. Live life with no regrets. And we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.